Good morning. It's Colin Fett, your agent, with your October 2018 market update. Have some interesting stats to share this morning, and hope that you find it valuable. So let's get right into it. And so whether you're buying, selling, own property, this information can be very valuable to know what's going on in the market, where's it trending, where was it, and what that means for you. So first off, and I'll explain as we go through it, but the first box here, we have 56 properties that came online this month, the month of October. So that's actually up a little bit from the previous year. Last year, October, we had 50, so we're at 56, so slightly more than we saw last year. Our total active properties is up significantly from last year. We're sitting here with 231 properties on the market in the Ames area, and that's up 25% from last year. So pretty significant numbers. It was below 200 last year, and now sitting at 203. Our total number of pendings. So this number shows kind of the amount of activity that's going on in the market, how many buyers are actually putting in offers and getting them accepted on properties. And so we're at 45 this year. It's actually down 10 from last year. We were at 55 last year for the month of October. So we had a couple more properties come on the market, 6 more than last year. Then we had 10 more properties go off the market, or 10 less properties go off the market, which again causes that total active number of properties to go up. If you're a buyer thinking about buying, basically that means that there's more choices in general. There's more properties on the market. And if you're a seller, that might mean that prices have declined slightly. And it's important to have a pulse on that to know where you can price it to be competitive. Year to date, our total number of sales for Ames is 582 properties. That's up 20 properties from last year. So the market as a whole, things are still going good. There's still a significant amount of sales. We haven't seen a decline in the year to date property sales. Our average price point's up 5,000 from last year. Average price is $257,000 here in the Ames area. And then our days on market is the biggest change that we've seen in the market. Is that we're sitting at 83 for the average days on market. That's almost 3 months, where last year it was 34 days. So we're up 144% for the days on market from the previous year. So that means if you're a seller, it's important to know where to price the property. We might be pricing it behind the market a little bit, and as the market's slightly decreasing due to interest rates, due to just the buyer demand in general, pricing it behind the market, meaning if the market's slightly declining by even we see a couple $1,000, $5,000-$10,000, if you're priced $10,000 too high, and then you wait to price it right 3 months from now, when it's decreased another couple thousand, you could be losing out on some equity there. So that's an important number that I think some sellers are pricing behind the market. If you're a buyer, great news. You can be a little more selective in what property you're buying. As far as our absorption rate, so absorption rate tells us if today there was no more properties put on the market, it would take us almost 5 months, 4.23 months to have all the properties sold. So it'd be into February before we saw all the properties sold, which is pretty significant. Last year it was sitting around 1 month for the absorption rate. It's still a buyer's market. When it gets around 5 months for the absorption rate, it's a neutral market. Anything over 5 months, it's a buyer's market. Anything under 5 months is a seller's market. So we're still seeing, I think I've said buyer's market, I meant seller's market. So we're still in a slightly seller's market, but things are evening out a bit as we're seeing the days on market increase and the total number of properties increase. So there's your October 2018 market update. If you got any questions, specifically what your property, how it looks in the market, because there are different pockets, below 200,000, above 200,000, above 300,000, that these numbers are obviously different. This is just looking at the market as a whole. So if you do have questions about your property, or maybe a price point that you're going to be looking to buy in, I am absolutely here for you, and you can reach out via text or just comment below. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.